If you're looking for a wholesome and relaxing gaming experience, from charming farming management sims, life sims where you can define your legacy, to laid-back emotional puzzle games, then you're in for a treat. In this September wrap-up, we're going into the latest news on cozy, farming and life simulation games, from new game announcements to highly anticipated updates of both upcoming and beloved titles. Plus, we'll cover announcements from a Hobbit Day showcase, Level 5 Vision 2024 event, and the Tokyo Game Show. So let's dive into the first update. Starting with Dice Gambit. The game's demo is now live. Set in the city of Neotalis, this strategy game puts you in charge of a family of inquisitors who must defend the city from chromatic monsters. In Dice Gambit, you lead a customizable family of inquisitors who are not only fighting monsters, but also dealing with debts and forming alliances. Each character can grow stronger and unlock new abilities as they cleanse the city. Beyond the battlefield, you also manage your family's legacy, forming relationships with nobles, arranging marriages, and creating heirs to inherit a mix of powers and traits to continue the fight. Earning favor with the city's powerful nobles can unlock new opportunities and skills. How you navigate these relationships will help shape your family's rise to prominence and define your legacy in Dice Gambit. Up next is Green Again. The game just also rolled out an update to its demo, adding features that make managing your colony even smoother. One of the big changes is the new blueprint system. Now when you want to build something, it first shows up as a blueprint and you'll see workers carrying materials to bring it to life. Another handy feature is the new overlays, which lets you easily track things like power production, crop growth, and seasons. It makes managing your colony's resources simpler and more efficient. Green Again is a chilled-out colony sim set in a colorful sci-fi world where plant-like people called sproutlings are trying to restore their planet after an ecological disaster. You'll help them build settlements, farm the land, and fend off rogue robots as you work to bring the planet back to life. Then there's Super Zoo Story. Just launched its Kickstarter campaign this October 1st. In the game, you take over an island zoo that your father used to run before it fell apart. Now it's your job to bring it back to life. You'll build enclosures, decorate habitats, and care for over 70 different animals, including dinosaurs. Each animal has its own unique needs, so you'll have to keep them happy by feeding them, giving them medical care, and making sure their habitats are just right. You'll also get to mix animal and dinosaur DNA to create new color patterns for your dinos. Along with running the zoo, you'll interact with over 40 different characters on the island, help them out, and maybe even start a family. The game offers a fun and creative way to build your dream zoo and connect with the characters living there. And then we have Forgotten Waters. This underwater farm sim is making waves with its ongoing Kickstarter campaign. In this game, you get to build your dream farm beneath the sea, manage resources, and explore the captivating ocean world. You'll dive into a vibrant underwater realm, growing crops, raising animals, and building up your town, where you'll also get to meet and befriend a range of underwater citizens, each with their own unique personalities. One of the game's standout features is the variety of jellyfish species you'll encounter, each with its own beautiful colors and mesmerizing bioluminescence. From farming to fighting and everything in between, Forgotten Waters offers a unique mix of relaxing sim gameplay and exciting underwater adventure. And next is Season Spree. This chill time-bending game just came out on Switch and PC last September 20. You play as Sunny, a cute little tanuki, on a small planet full of animal buddies, and throughout the game, Sunny helps her friends get ready for a big party called the Season Spree, which celebrates the best parts of each season. The gameplay is super simple. Sunny can move, talk to friends, and trade items, so you don't have to worry about tricky controls. It's really just about exploring and helping out. Season Spree is laid back and easygoing. There's no fighting, no timed events, and you can undo anything you do. If you need a break, you can just stop whenever you want. Plus, there's a simple English mode for younger players or those learning English. And if you help out all of Sunny's friends, there's a special ending waiting for you. Now let's move on to An Everyday Story. The game, launched on September 25, takes players on an emotional adventure. It's a 2.5D puzzle platformer where you play as 3 tiny trinkets, a tin soldier, bat origami, and wooden boat. Each trinket symbolizes the main character's relationships with loved ones. Throughout the game, you'll explore the memories and see how dreams can sometimes mix with reality. The game focuses on life stuff moments, like forgiving people, feeling nostalgic, and remembering family bonds. Each trinket has special abilities that help you solve puzzles and get through obstacles. With its combination of storytelling and puzzle solving, an everyday story offers a deep and meaningful experience for players who like thoughtful games. Then we have Sunnyside. The developers of Sunnyside have introduced a new feature called Sandbox Mode, which is designed for players who want to skip the story quests and cutscenes, letting them dive straight into gameplay on their farm. With Sandbox Mode, players have the freedom to customize various game mechanics and unlock different features whenever they choose. It's a way to play the game without the usual restrictions, allowing for more flexible and creative farming. In Sandbox Mode, a wide range of options becomes available, like unlocking all building blueprints, having unlimited energy, or even owning all the farms without having to purchase them. The update also adds 2 new phone apps: the Skills app, which lets players check their skill progression easily, and a Profile tab that allows players to customize their character's details at any time. Some bug fixes were also included, like resolving an issue with an invisible wall in the caves, and improving Sparky's skill-stealing ability. The update, version 1.20.0, is available now. Next up is Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. The game has some spooky new features for players this autumn. The major update released this September introduces nightmares, which are calcified collectibles found in the old grounds. You can donate these nightmares to Tallow for rewards or turn them into herbal essences with Flamey. The new Pottery Relics also offers another burnable source for relic ash and can be exchanged for rewards. On the lighter side, glowing mushrooms are now scattered around Spooky Island, adding a touch of light, though they may move around mysteriously every few days. Along with these additions, there are 2 new bears with stories, a new Arbor and Western Decker set, some quality of life improvements, and visual updates have been made to the old grounds to up the spooky atmosphere. Several bug fixes were also part of this update, addressing issues like missing quest descriptions, rendering problems on certain devices, and typos. These fixes should improve the overall experience for players navigating the haunted island. Moving on, we have Tanuki Pon's Summer. The game, featured at the Tokyo Game Show, puts you in the shoes of Pon, a laid-back but talented tanuki with a big task ahead. In this chill, quirky game, Pon is tasked by the great tanuki deity to restore a sacred shrine in time for the Matsuri festival before summer ends. However, with no time to laze around, Pon will need to hustle, taking on deliveries and various odd jobs around town to earn enough money for the restoration. The game blends delivery work with an array of fun summer activities. You will get to ride Pon's BMX bike through towns inspired by real Japanese cities like Kyoto, Amori, Sapporo, and Beppu, showing off tricks and stunts while delivering letters and packages. As Pon makes deliveries, he builds relationships with the quirky locals, who in turn invite him to take part in activities like bug catching, karaoke, fishing, and even baseball. The game's colorful and peaceful world is a love letter to Japan's beautiful summers, capturing the essence of these cities and the traditions that make them special. Then we have All You Need Is Help. This quirky game focuses on collaboration, where players control fluffy, cube-shaped creatures who must work together to solve puzzles and overcome challenges. This requires careful planning and teamwork to move through obstacles, making cooperation the key to success. One of the standout features of All You Need Is Help is its focus on communication and connection. Whether playing locally or online, the game allows up to 4 players to work together, using voice features to bring an extra layer of interaction. Its simple controls and fun cooperative gameplay make this game a great choice for gatherings, offering an experience that's easy to pick up yet challenging enough to keep everyone engaged. The game just launched last September 26th. And if you want to be in the loop for the latest updates, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out. Now let's move on to Tales of the Shire. This cozy game allows you to discover, decorate, and settle into Middle-earth's most tranquil corner. You'll create your own hobbit, build relationships with fellow villagers, and take part in everyday joys of rural life. Customize your hobbit, design your own home, and make it uniquely yours by decorating it to your taste. You'll garden, fish, and forage in the picturesque surroundings, as well as prepare meals to share with friends, reinforcing the game's focus on warmth and hospitality. Whether you're planting crops, hosting dinner parties, or enjoying the changing seasons, Tales of the Shire offers a relaxing escape into a world where the little things in life take center stage. Tales of the Shire, set to release on March 25, 2025, invites players to embrace the simple, peaceful life of a hobbit in the scenic Shire. Developed by Weta Workshop. Next up is A Wonderful Life. This new game has just been announced and is perfect for those who enjoy relaxing, feel-good gameplay. The game lets you step into the webbed feet of a duck, raising its ducklings from the moment they hatch until they take their first flight. In A Wonderful Life, you'll guide your little ducklings as they grow, helping them explore the world and discover new toys and treats to bring back to the nest. There's also a focus on bonding with your ducklings, playing with them, and unlocking new interactions as they get older. Currently in early development, the game is set to offer a stress-free experience where the biggest challenge is handling how cute it all is. It's lighthearted and ideal for those looking for a soothing gaming experience. Then there's Border Town. The game was part of the Tokyo Game Show lineup and offers players a chance to rebuild a once thriving village in a vast open world. Border Town combines farming, crafting, and exploration as players work to restore the village while dealing with the looming threat of dark forces. You will have a lot of freedom in how you want to approach the game. You can focus on farming, raising animals, gathering resources, or building homes and other village facilities. As you gather materials and craft tools, you'll improve your village's productivity and be better prepared to face the threats ahead. The ultimate goal is to rebuild and thrive. By constructing shops, housing, and other facilities, you help the village regain its former prosperity. With its open world full of unknowns and endless possibilities, Border Town lets you craft your own adventure and find a place to call home. And we have Fantasy Life I. The game is set to launch for the Nintendo Switch in April 2025, with other platforms still to be announced. One of the biggest updates during the recent Level 5 Vision 2024 event is a vast open world area, giving players more freedom than before to explore different terrains. You'll even be able to swim and ride various mounts to travel across the world however you choose. Another exciting addition is the Quick Life Change feature, which allows players to switch between different character roles easily, making the gameplay smoother and more accessible. The developers have taken feedback from playtesters to improve the overall experience, ensuring the game is polished for its release. Then there's Professor Layton. The game is on track for a 2025 release, and Level 5 recently shared a new trailer during the Level 5 Vision 2024 event. The game, set 1 year after the events of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, takes place in Steam Bison, America, a city driven by advanced steam technology that surpasses even London's developments. Both Professor Layton and Luke will now be in 3D, allowing for more detailed and expressive character performances as they navigate the mysteries of this new world. The game's story kicks off when a strange incident occurs in Steam Bison, sparking another adventure for the iconic duo. This latest installment will debut on the Nintendo Switch in 2025, bringing new puzzles and a rich Steam-powered setting. And that's a wrap for September's gaming update. If you haven't seen it already, we discuss various cozy farming simulation management game guides and reviews on this channel. So if you're looking for tips on a specific cozy game, definitely check this out. Stay awesome, gamers!